Today we are joined by my friend Kat, a fellow content creator, previous business owner, and mom. So let's get to it. Okay, hi Kathrine.
Hi,
How
I'm
are
so
you?
excited. This is my first podcast experience.
Well, welcome.
I feel honored.
I'm kind of really into podcasting right now. I think it's super fun. So,
For sure. I mean, you have the whole setup too. I love your mic.
oh, the pink mic. Had to do it.
Classic.
My husband set me up with it. So,
That is
he was like, there's a pink or a black one or something. I was like, pink?
pink, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah. So, okay, I was thinking I could like maybe introduce you up to like kind of where I don't know, and then you could take it from there
Perfect.
because this is Catherine, everyone.
Hi.
And we met because we served LDS missions on the same mission. We were not companions though, which is like, I don't even know how that didn't happen because
There were only like 10 of us too.
we were French speaking sister missionaries in a mission of like English, a couple of different languages. So the odds of us being companions were high,
Yes.
but it didn't happen.
Uh,
And then we were both in Utah for a little bit. And oh, I don't know. I know you had your like stationery shop, which I
yes.
loved.
Yes. I miss it. I do miss it.
Ew, yeah, I was pretty obsessed with it and I like never really ordered anything, but I do remember one time I went to, I think you had some cards or something at Shade. Is that right? Or like a store or
Maybe.
something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go get one. And I did.
Oh,
I got one.
oh, thank
And I gave
you.
it to my husband for Valentine's Day, I think, or something. I was like, "Here, there you
Oh,
go." So
that
yeah,
was, that was a good.
I've been a fan for a while.
Thank you. I'm a fan of you, so this is cool.
This is so fun. But that's kind of like where like I we were in Utah for a little bit together, but then yeah, so take it from there. Like you had your stationery shop and oh, I guess something else that's interesting that I know about you is that you married someone else from our mission, right?
Yes,
So I know
I
that
did. One of those missionaries. We
too.
got married pretty fast after the mission too.
Oh,
So
and your wedding. I went to your wedding. It was so beautiful.
that's right. Yeah, in San
The
Diego. It
color
was a
purple
perfect
reminds me of
day.
you.
I know, I love that. Yeah, I loved the details of our wedding for sure.
It was
It's
beautiful.
crazy. It's like we're coming on 10 years in April. Is that insane?
That is insane because I was thinking about like my mission, our missions.
hmm
It means they were over 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Like now, like in our ward, when new couples move in, they're like, "Yeah, we served in 2019." I was like, "Oh, you served in 2019? Like, you're babies,
That is
baby."
crazy. That's when I got married. But
Yeah, really? Oh my gosh. So, what are you coming up on?
so we're in our fifth year, almost six.
Three kids. That's insane. That's
Oh,
so.
wait, we have one more commonality recently, but my brother is at
Yes,
your
we just
husband's
made
dental
that
school.
connection. Oh my gosh. That was the craziest connection because we were just at a mutual dental party for someone else, and Aaron was talking to everyone there, and then all of a sudden across the room I hear him like, "Cat, you have to come here. This is Krista Tenney's brother." I was like, "Hey, what?" I was just like, this is so cool. I had no idea. And so he's in his first year, huh? But, and they're
Yeah.
expecting too. Hmm,
Oh, I know. That's right.
that is so
That's
exciting.
right. That's my soon-to-be nephew. Mhm.
Oh, so fun.
So tell the listeners where you are now.
So after Utah, we Aaron had a gap year for dental school. Like he was waiting to get into dental school and hear from dental schools. So we went down to Southern California, lived with my parents for a year during that process. And then while we were there, we heard back from University of the Pacific, which is here in San Francisco, which is where we are now.
Mm.
And it is a wild journey for sure. Being up here, it's Utah. It's very very different, but I have loved it so far. I never would have thought that we would have lived in the Bay Area for sure, but the people here are amazing. It's just really it's good here.
That's
It's
so cool.
the
I think
weather
it
is
looks fun there.
it
I'm
is
like,
fun.
in my head, I'm like planning a trip to see my brother. I'm like, oh, and I'll see
Yes.
Kat. I'm just
Oh my
like,
gosh. Yes, please. We should meet up because it really is a fun city to like take people around. And we've had a lot of people want to come visit because of where we live.
Mhm.
And so it's fun being like the little tour guides and taking them all around to our favorite places and favorite food spots. The food here is like to die for. And we could eat at a new restaurant every single day and still have
Yeah.
a million other places to eat. It's just, it's fun here. But
Mhm.
because we were moving to San Francisco, I had to stop my stationery shop because I was like, I don't have room, like inventory wise, to hold everything.
Mhm.
Like in Utah, we had an extra bedroom. We could just, that was my office. I could use that.
Mhm.
But here, it's really tight living quarters. So
Right. Mhm.
I had to put that on hold, but it's definitely something that I'd love to like revive at some
Yeah.
point in our lives because I am a big journal girly. Like I love I love your bullet journals. I love like journaling. When my little niece got a bullet journal for Christmas and she's like, "Kat, can we bullet journal together?" I was like, "Yes." Yes, are you kidding me? Like, and she had it all planned out. She was using her little rule. Like, it was so cute. She loved it.
Oh my gosh.
So that
That's
is,
so fun.
yeah, I love stationery and all the cute little things and
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
accessories and cards and things like that. So in the future, one day, again, we may bring back the Goya papery.
Oh my gosh, so cute. And like from our mission too.
I know it was like the most colorful place I served, and I'm like, this is inspiring. I love it.
Mhm. I feel like, are you like a city girl?
I think I am.
I mean, from what I gathered, because you lived in Salt Lake City, right? Or
Yes, we lived really like 5 minutes from downtown, and we were in the city all the time. And then now we're in Oakland, but close enough to the city that it's like we've
oh,
always lived in a city. But when we settle down, I would love to just live in a suburb and have
mm.
no poop on the ground and and be able to walk around in peace and not feel like I'm gonna get shot at every 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Is there like a safety thing in the
Yeah,
city of
yeah,
that?
it's bad. Like I do not look at Erin has this app that tells you all the crimes that happen with our area, and I can't look at that because I'm just like, this is, I don't want to know. I just rather live in ignorance.
Hmm.
Like, this is bliss here in Oakland. So,
Yeah, that
but when
I
we settle down, like after dental school, I'd love to just be in a normal suburb area. Is that where you are you living? You're in Arizona.
yeah, we're in Arizona. We're actually outside of Tucson. And so,
Okay.
yeah, it's not
I get,
very city like I would say.
yeah.
I mean, because we're not like in the middle of it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're actually going to move back to Utah this year.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah. What part? Where are
We'll
you
see.
going?
My husband, he works from home right now, but there's just like a lot of opportunities for growth in his career there. And I want to say like what I do too.
For
So
sure. For sure.
we were thinking to move. He has kind of like a work event next week. So we're going next week and we're gonna start looking at houses while we go.
Oh, that is so exciting, Krista. That'll be good.
So it'll be good.
I
But
there are a lot of opportunities in Utah. I felt like
oh yeah, I feel like
so
there's
many like little markets and shops, and it's easy to get your product into stores if you wanted to go that route. Like it's good.
that's good
Utah.
to hear. I know, I honestly might be asking you.
Yes, I will tell you all the things. Like
It's
wholesale, I loved wholesale. I loved that part of the business.
You did. Wait, so how did you do wholesale then?
I started. I actually used a site called Faire. I don't know if have you heard of Faire? It's
Mm-mm.
Faire, like to make in French.
Oh,
Um, and it's
wow.
a bunch of
Duh.
makers who are on this site, and then retailers can go and basically they buy for their stores through this site. And so it was a way for you to get like recognized and be get into stores that you normally wouldn't. Like I was in quite a few East Coast stores, which is random. And then they have
Mhm.
like a minimum order quantity. So they have to order at least $125 worth of product, stock their stores, and then if it sells, like they keep reordering through you. So it was a good little side deal.
Whoa, so fair is like you put your product up there
Yeah,
and
you
then
have
they
like
can,
your own catalog, basically.
oh, so you don't even have to like, it's just all online kind of thing. And then you just,
Mhm. It's a really cool deal. Like I love it. And now I'm a buyer for Deseret Book. And so we sometimes use Fair to just like look for products, different things that we want to bring into even Deseret Book, like on a bigger scale.
wow,
So it's
I should
cool.
definitely look into that. So that's very good for like product business
Yes.
or product people.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, you are just, ooh.
No,
I have,
I,
I have too many like I was just talking with someone today. I need to like pick one thing. Not one thing, but
it's
like,
so hard though. Like
is it was
it's
it
hard
hard
to
for you
pick.
to pick one thing or like
Yeah, like I feel like there's so many different aspects to go into, and like once you get focused and hone in on one thing, then your ideas start sparking for another thing, and then you're just I think that's the entrepreneurial creative mindset that we have, I guess, where it's just like
hey, but this is actually where I like would love to pick your brain. But and even just like what you've been doing is like how do you do that and the content creation side? Like do those cross over for you or
I
no?
I feel like they do now. Like I started a separate Instagram account and I feel like I can fully be creative on that account. I don't know what it is
Mm-hmm.
about not having like my personal account where I know like family and friends and people from high school see everything. Where this, I'm like, I can like doodle on my post and I can post a reel that I normally wouldn't, or I can share my outfit and not feel weird about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a place where I can just fully just post and do whatever
Mm-hmm.
creative thing I want at that
I
time.
love that. I definitely love that. I feel like I think I was talking to my sister about this lately. I'm like, I'm gonna have like people from like high school, which at this point is like 10 plus
I know.
years ago. Like that's like such an old me.
So true. And they only like, especially if that's the last time they even saw you, that's all they have in their mind of you.
Yeah.
And it's like people have changed and
That's-
developed into these different people. Like, I don't know, time is
that is 100% how I feel. Like I'm a different person. Like
totally.
I
Yes.
have birthed three humans. So
Yes. Yes.
oh yeah, speaking
Oh my
of, congratulations, you're pregnant.
Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm due in March, which is insane.
March babies are good. My second was born in March too.
Really, a
Mhm.
little spring baby. I'm excited.
So how close will your kids be?
They'll be 15 months apart.
Oh, I mean, I
It's
have mine are 17 months and then 8.
really okay.
So
How was it? How was it?
I actually was just thinking about this. So I have a close friend who just went from 1 to 2 and she sent me like a meme and it was like, you knew? And I was like,
Yeah.
it was like you knew and you didn't tell me or something. And I was just like, because you kind of forget, like I kind of forget. And like I think it actually is a little bit challenging going from 1 to 2.
No, I've heard. I everyone who says it, they're like, it's so challenging at the beginning, but they are best friends, and it's
Yes.
like magical to see them grow
Hmm.
up so close.
Hmm.
That gives me hope. I just have to get through the hard years.
No, like, and even now I have 3.
Yeah.
Like, like today, I was doing something. And we were building Legos, not gonna lie. Me and my daughter were building
Oh.
my Christmas Lego set. Yeah, which is so fun. Like, right, my 3-year-old daughter was
Hmm.
helping me build my Lego set while my 1-year-old was sleeping. And I was really into it. And my 3-month-old was kind of like trying to go to sleep and was like crying a little bit. And she would hop into her crib and give her her binky and come back. And she got her to go to sleep. And I was like, wait, what?
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic. You have a little baby mom
And
helper.
she's only
Like,
3.
oh my gosh, it's
So
gonna make
like I really think that like 1 to 2 is just kind of hard because like you're so in tune with your one and like you know their schedule, you know their needs like the back
Mhm.
of your hand. So then you have another one who you don't really know. I remember
Yeah.
being like, I don't even know this baby.
Yes.
And like and you know how to do it because you kind of did it with your first.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you're like, but I know what she needs. And like, I don't know, it's just like that pull. So I do feel like it's a little like, I mean,
Oh,
I I, I don't want to say like challenging, but like it's just an
it's
adjustment. It's just like
different.
growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but it's fun. I mean, I like it, obviously.
And
It
how do
keeps
you
me.
have time to like do your business and your things? Like, do you wait until nighttime? Is that your time to like get stuff done or nap time? Like, what's your schedule like with three?
Girl. I wish I could tell you.
How do you do it? Because I'm
Well,
like, I fear
I'll tell
that
you,
I'll,
it's a process. So
yeah.
like I when I had 2 and I was pregnant with it. Anyways, I tried for a while to get their naps to line up really good because like that would be like kind of when I would like work or do what I would want to
Mhm.
do sort of thing. And then after I had my third, it was almost the same thing where actually it was like the first week or two, it happened a few times where like all 3 of them were napping together. So I was like, great, we'll just keep this up.
Yeah.
But that was short-lived.
Yeah. Yes. I'm realizing that too.
And
It's
so now that there's like 3, I really almost like enjoy when like one is napping and like 2 are like I really like hanging out with my kids. So
yeah, I love that.
I've tried to switch where I'm not like, I want you all to be sleeping because I want
Uh-huh.
to do my own thing. I'm
Hmm.
trying to like
Just lean
just
into it.
it was I was fortunate because right when we had our third, my husband was able to he 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 was able to he was working 2 jobs and now he's only working one. So he works from home. So he works 9 to 5
Okay.
from home. So I can kind of like squeeze in time either before or after his work if I want to. But
Hmm.
I did just actually like I'm thinking about getting a babysitter to come like maybe for an
Yeah.
hour or two a day, a couple times a week.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's a long, like, winded answer. But
Yeah.
basically, I went from being like, I really want them to nap at the same time during the day because I want to like do things for myself during the day. And then realizing, actually, do I really want to try that hard?
Uh-huh.
Think so. So then it was kind of like working around, like at night, I decided, wait, it's actually kind of nice when they all go to bed early and like I can just do stuff at night by myself because that was happening for a little bit. Then that stopped happening. It's just very go with the flow, is all I
You
can say.
you really have to be, I feel like, because there like you think you get a routine down, you're like, yeah, this is great. And then a weweek later it changes. You're
Mm,
like, wait, can we go back to that?
that's why I am thinking about like maybe because here's what I will say, even though it is like kind of changes so much, is I'm trying to be able to be like, okay, I need to do something like for myself every day. I want to like kind of exercise every day a little bit.
Mhm.
I like getting outside. Like I'm trying to decide what my like, I would like to do all these things once a day. When it happens is kind of like when I would like to be flexible.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically I got this tip from someone else where it's like, what would my ideal day look like? Or even like my ideal week, I guess I would say, right? Because
Mhm.
in a week, I try and like do a certain amount of things like for my business. So let's say
Mhm.
this is my ideal week, and then just never expect that to happen. But just work towards it. Like, okay, like
Yeah.
that's why I've been like, okay, in my ideal week, yeah, I would have maybe like an hour or two a day to work for myself. So that's why I'm like, maybe I do need a babysitter just to like come and at least like help support that. So I don't know.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. That's fun. You're making it feel doable. It's doable. Like you just go with the flow. Don't have high expectations to get 10 million things done a day because kids always take the priority, but still having time for yourself. It's possible.
Mhm. Well, I mean, you said you have a part-time job, right?
Yes.
Do you have to
Yes.
like
I
work a
went
certain amount of
part-time.
hours or?
Yes. It's like 10 hours a week, but I honestly am struggling to even do that
Oh yeah, that's a lot
sometimes.
of hours. Would you have a
Like
baby?
when I look at my week, I'm like, okay, I only got 7 hours. I'm not gonna, and it's usually like I have to work at nights or time during, I don't know, because when he's napping, sometimes I have other things that I need to be doing, and it's,
Hmm.
or I need to nap because I'm pregnant and I'm tired all the
Oh,
time. So it's just
mhm.
like, do it without help, honestly.
I mean, only if you want to, right? Like that's to me,
Mm-hmm.
I love this phase. So I'm like, I kind of want to be here for it all, type
Yeah,
thing. Except for, I also just want to take care of myself too. And so that's when, like, if I feel like it's stressing me out or stressing my husband out, where we're spread too thin, that's when I'm like,
that's,
that's when I probably should try and get help.
yeah,
So, but I'm like at the beginning stages of that. I'm nowhere near like full-time nanny. Like,
yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, that would
Because it
help
is
me,
like,
help us both.
yeah, it was a hard decision. I was working full time and I was going to keep continue full time, but it just got to the point where I'm like, he's getting bigger, he's needing more of my attention. I can't do this anymore. And I actually put in like my 2 months instead of my 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And they came back and they were like, well, what if we did just tried part-time, like very few hours and just like see how that goes. And so that's how I've been able to like still work, but still have time for him. Like I can be there during the time. There's no set hours. I just have to get my work done. But then when baby two comes, I don't know that we'll be able to do that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I think that actually sounds similar to me. I had a part-time
Mhm.
job with one. And then when two came, it was like I was working so hard to work for them, and I was like, mm,
You got to put your energy into your family first.
yes, yeah, truly, which helped me like because we're working right to like make money for our
Yeah.
families.
Hmm.
It's like this is not adding to; it's more like subtracting.
Hmm.
So that's when I had to quit that one. But I mean, people, you can make it work if you want to.
Yeah,
Not-
you can. And I'd love to make, if I could make content creation the main source of income, that would be ideal because that I can do with them. I can go out to the park and film a video and it's like
Yeah,
fine. Like things like that. Like I would love to do that, but it's hard. I
yeah.
don't know. It's hard to grow now. I don't know.
You think so? I know I'm like not on TikTok anymore. But are
Yeah.
you on TikTok too?
I was and I had like 20,000 followers on TikTok
That's
and
amazing.
then I just stopped. I wasn't as consistent because I was working and then I had baby and so now my views are so little that it's just
Oh,
I don't
so you
really
have
see
to.
growth from there anymore. So I'm trying to put all my energy into Instagram
Oh, okay.
right now. We'll see.
Nice. No, that's awesome. No, I just saw in your bio it says that you had 20K on TikTok. I was like, wow.
Um, I it was a like a I had a few videos go viral for modest fashion,
Oh,
like
that's
right at the
so
beginning
fun.
before it like got popular, and now I feel like there's a lot of modest fashion creators, so it just kind
Yeah. None like you.
of
None with, well, I don't know. Maybe there are some, but you got your like pregnancy outfits are so cute.
it's fun to dress the bump. It was more fun to dress the bump the first time, I feel like. Now I'm just like, can this be over?
And it comes so fast. The second time, I was like,
Uh-huh.
ah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in my like about to give birth and I still have like 3 more weeks or 3 more months. So
Mm,
it's a lot. Women go through a lot. Our bodies go through so much, but it's amazing.
yes.
It's empowering.
Yes. I feel like an accordion. Out and out.
Especially doing it 3 times. Do you think you'll have more kids?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want a big family?
Yeah.
I love that.
What about you?
Um, I don't know. I think like 3 to 4. I don't
Okay.
know if I'll just have two now and then space it and have two a little later, but it's ticking. I gotta get going.
No, I'm just so random, honestly, that like my siblings, two older siblings, both had kids back to back, like
Hmm.
under two type thing. And I was like, they're crazy. That's crazy. Because it is. It's a little bit of madness. Like
Yeah,
there's just
I've
like
always thought that
energy.
too. Like when people would say two under two, I'd be like, yeah, no thanks. Here we are,
Look at us
surprise.
eating our words. I had three under
Yeah,
three for a sec.
that's insane.
Yeah, it
It
was
took
fun.
me 4 years to get pregnant with Noah. Like I was not expecting I w- I just had never gotten on birth control because I'm like, I don't need to because when we're ready, we'll go in and we'll do an IUI. And then 6 months later, surprise, my body knows what to do, I guess.
Just needed the one.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So now after this one, I'll have to think of some sort of something.
Hmm. Totally. I know, man. Pregnancies. Pregnant. Do you like being pregnant? Are you sick or?
I did the first time, but this time was a lot harder just from having one, like having one to take care of. And then I also had gallbladder issues, which was the most painful thing. Like not childbirth painful, but it was pretty up there. And it's just they can't take out my gallbladder until I'm done being pregnant. So I have to wait. So, and I just have to change my diet, which is hard too because I was super nauseous and nothing sounded good. And then I couldn't eat any like fatty, greasy foods. And I, it was just hard. I'm a little anemic this time around because I'm not eating enough. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's just hard in general.
Yeah.
It's like the weight gain. I gain a lot of weight and I'm just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's like exhausting. So,
Postpartum was really hard for me, I
oh,
think.
was it?
So now that I know what to expect, I can go in with a little bit of a different attitude. But yeah, that was rough. But being pregnant the first time was great. I loved it.
And you're having a girl, right?
Yeah, yes. I'm so excited. I have like all the cute little bows and dresses. I'm like, this is way more fun to dress a girl. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so
I'm
exciting.
excited.
I do this, I don't know if you do this, but like, do you pick like a theme for your kids, like color or like, no?
I don't know, like, no. Did you? Did you?
I usually did, yeah. Like my
Yeah.
daughter was like pinkish and like I had like Winnie the Pooh stuff. And then my son was like blue and like ocean. And then
Wait,
this
I
last
love
daughter,
that.
she didn't really have like an animal or anything, but it was just like green and pink. I don't know, just
Yeah,
give him a little
cute.
theme.
I love that. I want to like I'm kind of waiting to know like what he's gonna be. Like at first I was like I like the space theme and I want to do
Yeah.
like a cute little astronaut nursery, but then again we only have one bedroom here, so I can't really do much. But until we get a bigger place, but
It's fine.
be fun.
My daughter was like sleeping in a nook the first time. Now we have to talk about journaling because you told me you love bullet journaling.
I love journal. Well, I'm not
Your niece or your
like my
niece?
yeah, my niece got a bullet journal and her and I just like to draw and doodle and do all those things together. And so when she got her bullet journal, she was like super excited to do it together over Christmas break and like set up her like how she wanted it and do her all of her little graphs and her little trackers. And it was just so
Wait, how
precious.
old is she?
She's in high school now. She's 13, 14, I
You have a
think.
niece in high school. Wow.
Oh, yeah. On Aaron's side,
On Aaron's side.
his oldest sister had a baby right away. So
Wow.
she's the oldest grandkid on the fam on that side, and she's so fun. Like,
Yeah.
but I love journaling. Like I get a journal every year and I just got my new 2025 journal
Mm,
too. And I
beautiful.
finished my 2024. I just like I think record keeping is
Mm.
I preach this to like my young women all the time. I'm like, you everyone needs to journal. I think everyone needs to journal because you look back on things and things that you don't remember and you're like, oh yeah, like that did happen, or like spiritual experiences or special moments in your life. Like I think it's so important to have that written down, yeah, in a journal. How
That's
did you
that's
get into journaling?
I have always loved journaling too.
Ah,
Like in high school, college, mission, I actually wrote every single day in my journal. I
oh,
have like 3 or 4
oh
journals
my
from my
gosh.
mission. I know, which is awesome.
It's
And
so
then
it's
I also kept all the planners. Did you keep your planner?
yes, I did.
I'm like, that's like my next bin I want to tackle, but I'm like, I want to like pull out those little planners. Like,
Yes, I look at them every time I go back to my parents because I have a little mission box and I'm like,
oh,
this is so cool to look back on. I'm like, oh yeah, we did teach that person. Like it's just I love it. I
mm,
love it. And I know that our kids will love it one day too. Just
hmm.
look back
Well,
on it.
that's why I feel like planners are like such a cool journal because you just see exactly what you did. You're like, oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yes, yes. Like I lived that.
And what about, I noticed you like do junk journal?
Yes, I just recently started that because I got into scrapbooking too. And
Mm.
then with junk journaling, I just like that it doesn't have to be a full-on scrapbook. It's just like receipts or places you ate or like I keep everything now, like the chopstick holder. Like I'm like, oh wait, can I have that? It has the name of the restaurant on
I
it.
need my junk.
I love tangible. Like I literally have a pile of just things that
Yeah.
I need to junk journal because they're so cute. I keep
Yeah.
tags. I keep like I love it all.
That's so cute. I actually haven't really junk journaled. I've seen like
Really?
people do it and I saw you started doing it. I was like, oh, maybe I need to do that. But I did just make a journal. Like I learned how to like bind one myself.
No
Yeah,
way.
I
That's
should show you.
cool. Wait, I want to
Oh,
see.
look, here's the one that you made for me.
I love it.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Oh,
gosh.
it was bad. And then I made, well, okay, let me just, sorry, my background.
How did you learn that? Oh my
Just
gosh.
YouTube, just wanted to be, it's
It,
not perfect. It's like,
but it doesn't
it,
even need to be. Like
it's
I
like a
love
flat lay one. I like it when they lay flat. That's not a great one. That's what I
I
did.
I want to learn how to. That is so cool.
Yeah. I feel like you
Is
would.
it blank pages or do you
It's
have bullet?
it's dot grid, yeah. So it's like
Oh
bullets.
my
So it's
gosh.
like a bullet journal.
And where do you get the cover? Or how did you make the?
So the cover I did cereal box.
No
And
way.
then I just like covered it with fabric. I actually covered it with a this is like pink, some of my old pink jeans.
So cool. I'm like
So
geeking out over that. I love that.
maybe I need to make you one.
I need one. I think I need one. Just like a lay flat binded. That can be just my junk journal. Like,
Yeah,
oh, how
maybe I should make you one. Because you don't use like a planner, do you?
mm-mm.
Yeah. So how do you plan your days? How do you plan your content?
I need to. Like I have just where is it? I don't even like this little I don't even fill this out, but I bought
Oh.
one. Like a little
Oh yeah. Oh wait. If I remember right, didn't you used to make things like that in your shop?
Mhm. Yeah, I had like their rip-off pads, and so each day or week, I think it was
Mm.
a weekly planner, you could just fill it out for the week and plan ahead. That's a goal for 2025. Plan
Is
my week, just to plan
planning.
my weeks, like plan ahead, plan my content, plan what I want to do. Because I have it in my phone. They're just kind of all over on little pieces of paper on my notes on my phone, and I don't like that. I like written out where I can see it. Because do you plan by week or by day
Mm.
or month?
Yes.
Yeah, all of the above.
Well, actually, truthfully, this year I started planning my content by month
Hmm.
just because I've been like trying to like if I want to interview someone, I'm trying to like see when I
Yeah.
can do that. Because honestly, in my bullet journal, I always like to have like a month at a glance or like a monthly calendar, but I've never really like I just put like appointments and stuff, almost just like an overview.
Yes. Yes.
But actually, this when I used it this time and I was like, this is gonna be like my content planner. I was like, that makes a lot of sense, like to just
Yes,
do it in a month.
it
I
does.
haven't gotten very good at like my putting my Instagram monthly on there, but for like my YouTube slash podcast, I kind
Yeah,
of this month at least, I put it
you
all in a
got
month.
it.
So that was nice.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
that you must feel like relieved too. Like
Yeah. It is kind of nice, like, oh, there's a plan.
yes, I
It's not
have
just
this
like, what
to
should I
do.
do today?
Exactly. Because I do that. Like I'll wake up in the morning, I'm like, I know I have so much to do, but I don't even know where to start. But if I would just go like the night before and plan out my day, plan out my week on Sundays, I want that's a
Yeah,
goal of
that
mine for
I
sure.
would say that's like a newer thing, doing my content at the beginning of the month slash monthly. But I have been pretty good at like week every Sunday. I'll like
Mm,
reflect at my week before and then like look at my next week.
yeah.
So probably that's the best. And then I do like to do it daily, but I also don't really stress to do it daily.
Yeah.
But it is nice, like before bed, to like check in and like see what I did and get ready for the next day. But that's not like super, super necessary for me. So
Yeah.
a little bit of all of them.
I love that. You're
Yeah.
inspiring me, Krista.
Well, you need a bullet journal.
Yes, I do.
I know. I'll get you one. Don't worry.
I gotta hook up. I gotta hook up.
I know someone.
I know a girl. I
It's
know.
me. Yay. Well, that's so fun. I wanted to ask you something else actually. Was just you went to Paris, didn't you? Have you
Yeah.
gone to Paris?
Yeah.
How
Yep.
many times? Once? Twice?
We've been to Paris twice, and then this past summer we took our baby and we went to Nice. We went to southern France.
That's
And
right. Oh,
best best decision ever. He was the
Really?
perfect age. It was so fun. Like beautiful, beautiful. I highly recommend Southern
That's
France.
so cool you travel with your baby. I actually like we have not really traveled with our kids. So
I don't know how it will go with two, but
Mhm.
Aaron is a travel bug. He
Aaron's the
loves it.
travel bug.
He plans the whole itinerary. He does all of that.
I thought it was you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's really
I'll
sweet.
find like the cute Instagrammable spots and say like this is what I want to do or this is where I want to eat. But he like he'll take it and run with it.
Well,
So I'm grateful for that.
that is so cool. I literally thought it was you. I was like, she's
No,
the stationary person. She's the journaler.
no,
She's the traveler.
no. Behind all of that is my very supportive husband.
Right? It's like they're probably he's like behind all this too, right? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
it looks like it's all me. It's just me going to my husband being like, what should I do? Do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Yeah. That looks so fun. I
He'll
feel like
graduate next year, and I think we'll plan like another European trip.
you mean he'll plan another.
He'll plan the other, he'll plan
I
his
know the truth.
graduation trip. I'll just show up with the babies and be like,
Hey, that's a lot of work though.
I know I'm scared with two. And we would have to pay for Noah at that point because he'll be over two.
Oh
But
yeah. I did fly with both of my kids 1 hour.
still, that's amazing.
It wasn't bad.
Really good.
Yeah.
Were you
But
by yourself?
I went one way with someone and by myself on the way back. Yeah, and I was pregnant. That was hard. The hardest part was that I was pregnant because like one of them was supposed to be a lap seater and I was like, there's no lap.
There's no lab for you to sit on.
But yeah, it was good. I honestly feel like I went into the flight when I was by myself and I was like, it's gonna be good. I was like, I knew I needed
Good.
like help with one thing. I was like, someone's
Hmm.
gonna help me when I need help. And like
Hmm.
someone totally came up and was like, can I do this for you? And I was like, yes, I knew
Yes.
you were gonna help me. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. It really like I was surprised with how kind people are when you're alone with kids on a plane. Like there, yeah. I was when I was just going to Utah, but I had Noah and I was very sick with again gallbladder issues and I was super nauseous. I had to throw up. I had nowhere to put Noah and I had to hand him off. Some lady across the row was like, "You can trust me, I'm a mom." And she took Noah so I could go puke in the bathroom.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, what would I do without angels? Like people like that, you know? Like
Angels.
they really are. It was
People are
rough.
so nice. People are so nice.
Mhm. I mean, you'll get your occasional like people giving you the glare, but you just have to brush it off because there's good people in the world.
Yes, for sure. Yay. Okay, well, I think that was all my questions. Actually, no, I have one more question. Just like, how do you come up with your like content ideas? Because I feel like they're all so cute and fun. Do you just like pull them out of your genius?
No, no. I'm trying to even think like when I have ideas, I again have a notes tab in my phone of
Okay.
content that I want to make. Sometimes I'll scroll to get content and I'll save sounds or save ideas.
Mm,
Usually it's just throughout the day when I'm like, oh yeah, that would be a like, good idea. Or that would, I don't know. I just have to write them down and then doing them is the hard part now,
mm.
filming them and knowing when to film them. Like
I know.
today I
Yours are
wanted to
so
film.
like complex too. I'm like, mine lately are like video, words, like one video, words. Yours are like all these things put together so cute. But is it easy for you, do you feel like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really like just to make the little clips, like the little 1 second, those are the easiest for me because throughout the day I can just take a clip and put them together. And it's
Mm,
like vlogs are probably the easiest content,
mm,
but outfits are hard because the time of day, the lighting, the putting
mm.
the outfit together, getting it just I don't know why those take more time for me.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's interesting for me to hear that vlogs are easy for you because I've always wanted to be like,
yeah, you should do
a
like a
day.
day in the life, like
Yeah.
morning, or just start with like a morning in the life, like
Yeah.
7 to 11, like super, you don't even have to do the whole day. So it's not like taking up your whole day. Just
Yeah.
morning routine or putting the house to bed or like, yeah, people love that stuff. I love that stuff.
Actually, you're reminding me that like I feel like a while ago I was like researching like YouTube ideas or just something and it was like
Mhm.
day in the life and I was like, okay. I was like, I should do this.
Yes.
And then I was like, but what do I do in my day?
That your life is so fun. Like you biking around with your cute little
That
kids
was
in the
really fun.
basket. Like I'm like that. Oh, it's so cute.
That was really fun.
Like your life is fun and just romanticizing the
Mm.
mundane things that you do. People love that because their lives are like that too.
Yeah, that's
No
good. Did you?
one's going on crazy adventures every single day. Like we're just doing dishes and taking care of kids. Like, but it's fun.
That is like the truest thing I've ever heard. Just doing dishes and changing diapers.
Ancient day. Yes, it's true.
But we can romanticize it. I like that
Yeah,
word.
make
That's
it
a good word.
fun because life doesn't have to be painful. It can be
Hmm.
fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to make my life pain-free.
Yes.
Sorry about
And
your golf
sometimes,
club,
like,
but
I know that's not very pain free, but sometimes when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna vlog tomorrow, then I feel like even a little more productive with my day.
yes.
I get up, I'm like, okay, I'll get dressed, I'll change. Yeah, like I feel like, I don't know, it helps me to vlog my day
Mhm.
sometimes.
Well, I like hearing you say that that part's easy because for some reason for me, I was thinking that vlogging would be so hard. Because I'm like, I'm all about what's easy.
Yeah, do it on YouTube. Like, oh my gosh, people eat that stuff up.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm like, like I said, I got ideas just like
I
stirring. I need to
know,
just
I
like
know.
execute.
That's the hard part though. Like we have all these ideas and we write them all down and like actually doing them. Why is that the hardest part? I
We
don't
have the
know.
cutest journals to write them in at least,
I
right?
know,
Like
I
that piece of
know.
fun.
Seriously.
Yay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and just remember that when I see you doing a cool like content thing, being like, well, she says this is easy, so I can do it
Yeah,
too.
just do it. Just do it.
Because your stuff is so cute and inspiring too,
You're,
honestly.
you're so nice. Thank you.
I literally am gonna remember that. We're just doing dishes.
We're just doing dishes and people like to see it.
That's like the truest thing I've ever heard. It's just like constantly doing dishes,
Why
but
are we
also like
constantly dishes and laundry? I feel like
yeah.
it's
Oh yeah. Oh,
never
the
ending.
laundry. Three kids laundry. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
my gosh,
That's a lot for me right now.
that's a lot.
But it's good. It's
Yeah.
fun. Luckily, I like organizing. Do you like organizing?
I wish I was better at it. I tried to organize my linen closet today and I got overwhelmed and just stopped, and now all this stuff is just all over my hallway because I can't like see it.
I've been avoiding my linen closet because I'm kind of on a organizing kick right now.
Yes.
And the
Yes,
linen closet is really scaring me.
teach me your ways because I need all the tips. Like I don't I get so just I freeze up and I'm like I
I
don't
just
know.
did my closet and that was really fun. But I mean, I don't want to like, I don't know what your closet is like. I have like a walk-in closet. So that's nice. And I just put a desk in there and a mirror and I'm like, set up a little,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh
And that
my
has like changed now. Oh, this is what the word. Now I feel like I've like romanticized like getting dressed.
Because
So,
you have a beautiful space to walk into and
mhm.
just feel good. I love that.
So I started there.
Okay, I can start with my closet.
The linen closet is just
What?
untouchable though. I
Oh.
gotta somehow romanticize doing my linen closet.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like when I start organizing, I get more ideas. It
Mm.
helps me like if I'm like, oh, I want to like, yeah, because if things are not organized, then it's just cluttered in my
Oh,
head too.
yeah, that's my life. Like after coming home from Christmas, I feel like there's just stuff everywhere. I need to take a room at a time and just deep clean, organize, throw
Mm.
things away. Like,
See, this is why I thought you were
clutter.
like an organizing cleaning girl.
No, wish. I wish I was better at it. Because there's a lot of little, like my desk right now is just stuff, just crafting stuff and work stuff.
Mhm.
Everything is just
I'm looking around. I'm like, I clean behind me, but I'm like, you can't clean in front of me. It's just all my stuff.
yes. Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, I feel like organizing. I feel like as long as I try and do like kind of one organizing thing, it actually helps me do a creative thing in a day. At least I'm trying to look at
Yes.
it that way
I like that.
to help it
Yeah.
like help the creativity. Because then if
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, I want to like vlog or I don't know, do a podcast or something, but it's like a mess somewhere, then it's just like bugging
It
me.
keeps me from doing that thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it helps. It helps to realize that cleaning is actually worth it. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do this because it's like stopping me from doing that. But it's like, actually, if I do this, then it will free me to do that.
Yes. Yes. I agree wholeheartedly.
So, well, it's been really fun to talk to you.
I know you too, Krista. This is
And
fun.
yeah, hopefully, I'm serious. Like, I'm gonna probably want to come visit I'm thinking about maybe just like bringing my baby with me
Yes.
and doing like a
Yes.
trip, and then maybe we could meet up. That would be fun.
Let's do it. We'll meet
And
up
we
for
could
dinner
do
or
cute
something. That
little
would be
like,
fun.
oh, I really want to visit your stationery shop that you love
Yeah.
that I saw you.
Okay. Yes. We'll do it.
Is it a cafe too or something?
It's like it's a whole little shopping center. So they have a cafe, then they have little shops, and then it's within that area, Marin. It's a really cute area. Like it's a little bit out of the city, and you're just in this little kind of beach town. Oh, it's beautiful. It's
Mm,
fun.
that sounds so fun. I know. I just love that like you're like a city girl with a baby. Like that's so
A
fun.
lot.
Like
It's a lot.
bringing your baby. You're gonna have two soon. You're just gonna bring
And
them right
then I'll really be a homebody. Then I'm just gonna
You think
stay
so?
home.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for chatting. Is there
Thank
anything else you wanna ask
No,
talk about or
this was so fun.
yeah.
Just like inspired by you. I'm gonna go plan the rest of my week and feel at ease.
Sure,
So
try it.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
I just feel like this didn't because I am kind of an intense planner, right? Until I learned, which was pretty recently, that like when you plan your week or like put an ideal in your head, it's probably never gonna go how you
Yes.
actually plan it to be. Especially when you have one, two, or three kids trailing
Yes.
along. So that's just been so nice for me to be like, this is the plan, that would be great. And
Yes.
then if it doesn't happen, something else will happen. And we kind of learned that on our mission, right? Put a
Yep.
plan and then
Yep.
whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen.
So true. So true.
So,
I have to remind myself that.
yeah. Okay,
Well,
well, I'm excited to see more of your content. And yeah,
you
I'll
too.
tell you when you inspire my content because I mean, you already do, but
Well, I'm so excited to see your vlogs on YouTube. So that's what I'm
oh, okay.
looking forward to.
You're making me commit to it. I'm excited.
Yes.
Thanks for listening, guys. Be sure to find Kat on Instagram at thingscatloves. We will see you on the next episode. Bye, guys.